because we'll solve them. What's that, a table? Be sure we read the label. And look at that graph with X and Y. Now stare a little longer, come on, don't be shy. And take a ball of that chaos and call it a pair. Then call it order and go from there to represent relationships as easy as can be. So hold tight, don't skip, and learn from me.
So today we're going to talk about representing relationships. The first thing that's going to be really important for us to know is write really big at the top of your paper, read the problem. This seems really obvious, but a lot of the times we speed through problems and don't really pay attention. And in this case, we're representing relationships, and they're going to be different every single time. And a lot of the times, the information that is in the questions will be right there in the question itself. So we need to read the problem every single time and slow down and really pay attention to your details. So number 1 says, the zoo is holding a recycling day. It deducts 10 cents from the price of admission for each recyclable donated at the zoo. Admission is $15. The table shows the reduced price for admission if 10, 11, or 12, 13 items are donated. Write an equation to determine the price of admission with any number of donated items. D, describe the relationship in words. So in this problem, we're using different variables than our normal ones. Normally we use X and Y, but in this case, they're using P for Y and D for X. The D stands for the number of donated items, and P stands for your price of admission. So variables can be any letter that the problem describes. Just remember that it doesn't matter what letter it is. So now we need to write our equation. So first we're going to write P equals, because we know that our price is going to be dependent on the number of items donated. So now let's take a look at the table. Each time we have something donated, it's going down by 10 cents. So we can write our relationship, just like we did in the last unit, with our minus 0.01. 0.1. Now we need to look at, for each one item donated, we're decreasing by 10 cents. So our initial price of admission was $15. So we need to write that next to our P equals. Now we know that we were subtracting 10 cents for each time that we donated an item. So our equation is going to look like P equals 15 minus 0.1 D, because we're subtracting 10 cents for each item donated. So the way to describe the relationship in words is to basically give back the information that was given to us in the problem in the first place. So in this example, the price was originally $15. And we're going to take off 10 cents for each item that we brought. And that's all there is for part A. So for letter B, it says use the equation to determine the cost of admission if 25 items are donated. So we're going to copy our original equation down, which is P equals 15 minus 0.1 D. Now, we know that they're bringing 25 items to be donated. So that is represented by the letter D. So we need to fill in our D with 25. So our new equation is going to be P equals 15 minus 0.1 times 25. Good. So now all we have to do is plug that into the calculator. That's what it's for. So you can plug in exactly how we wrote it. And we're going to get the answer of P equals $12.50. All that means is that if we were to bring 25 items to be donated to the zoo, our price of admission would be decreased from $15 down to $12.50. That's all there is to representing relationships. Good job. Make sure you do number 2 before you come to math workshop.